Neil is in Hornchurch. Good evening, Neil.
Good evening, Daniel. How are you?
Very well. How can I help you?
So basically, I'll try to be as quick as I can with it. So me and my ex-partner, we went to Florida. It was last year now. We went with an independent travel agent. We paid everything up to go. When we got out there, 2 days before we were due to come back, the travel agent basically said to us by email and by contacting myself on mobile phone, which I didn't answer, that you are required to pay another £1,000, otherwise your return flights will be cancelled.
No.
As there is not enough money to be able to pay for your return flights back to the UK. I messaged Simon Calder on Twitter, or X as it's now known, but didn't get a response. We were both petrified about not being able to get back to the UK. Went to the airport. Virgin said they didn't know anything about any money, and we flew home. When we got home, the travel agent has since lodged a small claims court against us for this extra £1,000.
Okay, at least you got home. That's the thing, and that's the main thing. And Virgin did the right thing, flying you home. So good for them.
Yeah.
Right. So the agent is now suing you for £1,000. What are they basing their claim on? Are they saying that interest rates or currency rates changed and so it affected the cost of the holiday?
Correct. They're saying there was not enough money for them to pay the return flight.
Are they saying it's because of shifts in currency rates?
Correct.
Okay. Have you checked that? Have the currency rates changed significantly since you booked it?
Not what I know of, no. Like when we booked it, we paid everything off in full on debit cards, unfortunately.
Yeah. And generally, flights are paid for up front. You don't pay for the flight at the last minute on 2 days before return. That should have been paid as one of the very first things. So it's bizarre they've left it till then to realise that there's a problem. Most travel agent agreements will say in the small print, and I'm sad, Neil, I read small print, will say in the agreement that if there's a significant shift in the cost of the holiday due to shifts in currency conversion rates, they are entitled to pass that cost on to you. But if it goes above a certain amount, they'll write to you before the holiday and give you the opportunity to cancel. Now, there's two things here. First of all, you need to check, or three things. First of all, you need to check whether the small print in your holiday contract did say that they're allowed to pass those costs on to you. Second of all, you've got to check whether that's actually true, whether there were shifts in currency conversion rates that make a significant difference, because the sterling dollar rate's been pretty steady at 122, 124 for a long, long time. So I'd be surprised if that were the case. I suspect they just got their maths wrong and they're making up that it's about currency, because that's the way that they think they can get money out of you. Third of all, I would check the wording and look at whether it says if they want to charge you more, they've got to tell you a certain number of days before the holiday and give you the chance to cancel. Because, of course, they didn't do that. If they're meant to do that, they're in breach of contract themselves and can't claim. So I think they're going to struggle to get this money out of you, Neil. But without seeing all the documentation, I can't give you definitive advice one way or the other.
Okay, no worries. I appreciate it.
All right. But what I would absolutely do here is fight it. I would say sue me then and go to the judge and explain to the district judge. They're very nice. They'll be totally sympathetic to you in this situation and totally unsympathetic to the travel agent. Explain to the judge what happened and get the travel agent to prove the currency changes, prove what their terms say. I think they'll struggle.